and welcome to the Freedom is Not Free channel. Today we're diving into a story that's more than just about sports. It's about integrity, justice, and the geopolitics that seek to tear us apart. As a conservative leaning, I believe in the importance of maintaining the integrity of women's sports. I have concerns about the inclusion of biological man in these competitions, as it raises questions about fairness and safety. However, there is a disturbing trend that we need to address. When commentators and organizations start accusing biological women of not being female, and they do that just to fit a particular agenda, it's not only wrong but also damaging. Take the case of Taiwanese boxer Lin Yu-Ting, a talented athlete who has fought her way to the top. Lin has been unfairly targeted amid accusations questioning her gender. These accusations aren't just baseless, they're part of a larger, more sinister agenda. Behind these attacks are forces from Russia and China, nations with vested interest in sowing division and creating chaos within democratic society. For these authoritarian regimes, seeing democracies like the United States or the United Kingdom or any European nation divided and weakened is a significant strategic win. At the same time, don't forget that China never stopped its smearing campaign against Taiwan. Lin Yu-Ting's story is emblematic of this struggle. Here is a young woman who took up boxing to protect her mother from domestic violence, rising through the ranks to become a two-time world champion. Yet, her achievements and identity are under assault, not because of legitimate concerns, but because of propaganda and political maneuvering. Russia and China are not just meddling in international sports to advance their interests. They're also using these platforms to attack democratic values and principles. By questioning the legitimacy of athletes like Lin Yu-Ting, they aim to create discord and undermine trust in our institutions. Today we'll explore how Lin's story highlights the broader issues at play and why we must stand united against such divisive tactics. Taiwan, an Asian democratic country, has long faced political bullying on the global stage. During the Olympics, it's not uncommon to see Taiwanese athletes competing under the name Chinese Taipei. This forced designation is a reminder of the political pressure from China. Most of the Taiwanese people don't identify themselves as Chinese, and the People's Republic of China has never controlled this island nation. Imagine training your whole life for a moment of glory, only to have your identity stripped away. We've seen flags bearing the word Taiwan being ripped out of the hands of proud supporters. It's a heartbreaking sight symbolizing a larger struggle for recognition and respect. And now let's talk about Lin Yu-Ting. Lin's journey into boxing wasn't just about sports, it was a fight for survival. She took up boxing to protect her mother from domestic violence, learning the sport to shield her family from an abusive father. Her story, revealed in a 2013 interview, is one of resilience and determination. Lin's career has been nothing short of extraordinary. A two-time world champion, she fought her way to the top, winning gold in the Asian Boxing Championships in 2017 and 2019. Her inspiration comes from cartoons like Hajime no Ippo, which tells the story of a bullied boy who becomes a champion boxer. And Lin channeled this inspiration into her training, overcoming countless obstacles. And this is what her trainer said: Yu-Ting learned boxing because she felt sorry for her mother. She wanted to make a difference, and she did. But Lin's journey has not been without direct attacks. Recently, International Boxing Association, which is an organization controlled by the Russians, challenged Lin Yu-Ting's gender eligibility criteria. This decision was shrouded in secrecy, with no clear explanation given. The controversy surrounding Lin isn't just about gender tests, it's a tale of geopolitical intrigue. The International Boxing Association, led by Umar Kremlev, basically a guy from the Kremlin, he has close ties to the Russian government. Kremlin awarded the medal for Married to the Fatherland by Vladimir Putin, Russian dictator, has been at the center of numerous controversies. He's also traveled to China recently together with Putin, as reported by Chinese state media CGTN. The IBA's actions raise questions about fairness and bias, especially given Russia's and China's vested interest in undermining Taiwan on the global stage. There is another thing: as Russia is currently being banned from participating in the Olympics, they are trying to undermine any kind of system which is related to the Olympic Committee. When asked to provide the gender test results of Lin Yu-Ting, IBA refused to do that. So you see that this organization just threw out accusations without providing any evidence to back them up. On Friday, Lin faced Uzbekistan's Sitora Tudybekova in the 57-kilogram featherweight category. All eyes were on this event, not just for the sport, but for the underlying tensions. Lin won comfortably, but the match was marked by Tudybekova's refusal to shake hands, a symbolic protest against Lin. Lin Yu-Ting's story is more than just about boxing. It's about standing up against unfair treatment coming from totalitarian states spreading conspiracies. It's a story of a woman refusing to be silenced. Her journey from a young girl protecting her mother to a world champion facing political and personal battles is an inspiration for many. And it also shows how divided and how problematic are our societies. Yes, there is a problem of transgender people taking part in female sports, especially in those sports where you have direct physical contact. It's very controversial, and I do not agree with such things. But sometimes there are just false accusations that are brought up by some shady organizations who are controlled by totalitarian states, and there are some commentators, most of them who are conservatives, or some tankies, supporters of those totalitarian regimes. They're trying their best to basically undermine anything that comes from a democratic country like Taiwan, including their boxers. Lin Yu-Ting has been taking part in world competitions for a very long time. She also took part in the last Olympics, and nobody said anything that she is of the wrong gender to take part in female sports. And right now, because of the IBA, a Russian-controlled organization that is also backed by China, you guys think that right now any accusations that they throw out are accurate. But that's simply not true. They cannot even provide any reliable evidence proving that Lin Yu-Ting is a biological male. So, presumption of innocence, anybody? She went through all the tests by International Olympic Committee, and they confirmed that she is a biological female. So what's the problem here right now? Now we see more and more people in Taiwan and abroad standing up in support of Lin Yu-Ting. The current president of Taiwan, William Lai, and the former president, Tsai Ing-wen, both showed Lin their support, and that they all stand against unfair treatment. As we watch Lin continue to fight, both in the ring and out, let's remember the broader implications of her story. It's a reminder of the ongoing struggle for recognition and fairness for many athletes from marginalized nations like Taiwan. Lin Yu-Ting is not just a boxer, she's a symbol of hope and resilience for Taiwan and for all those who fight against injustice. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, please like, share and subscribe for more content like this. Let's continue to support athletes like Lin Yu-Ting, who remind us of the true spirit of sportsmanship and courage. And remember that freedom is not free.